At my son's 17th birthday, my dad smashed his Mustang with a bat, the car I'd spent 2 years saving for, because my boy wouldn't hand my sister the keys. They called it a family lesson. My grandmother turned it into consequences. I'm a single mom and a nurse. Every extra shift and holiday went into that car. My parents always treated my sister like royalty and me like help. She crashed her car, lost her license, and decided my son's Mustang should be hers for a while. A few hours before the party, my mom called. Family helps family. He doesn't need something that expensive. I said no. She went icy. We'll talk when we get there. The party started great. The backyard was full of teenagers taking pictures with the Mustang. My son hugged me, eyes shiny. I can't believe this is really mine. Then my parents, my siblings, my uncle, and my grandmother arrived. My dad carried a baseball bat for games. My sister stared at the car like she'd already won. The blow-up started over cake. My son had just blown out the candles when my sister raised her voice. So, about that car, you know I need it for work. Let me use it. My son glanced at me. It's my birthday present, he said. Mom saved for years. I told her, the car stays with him. Her face twisted. Family comes first. Stop being selfish. My dad stepped closer, bat in hand. My mom added, you can share for a few months. Dad walked toward the driveway. He lifted the bat. For 1 second, everyone froze. He slammed it into the windshield. Glass exploded and kids screamed. My son grabbed my arm and sobbed. My brother pinned my arms from behind. My sister laughed and my mom said, he needs to learn to share. My dad kept swinging while my son stood there shaking, watching his dream die in our driveway. Then my grandmother moved. Her cane tapped once on the concrete. She stepped between my dad and the car. That's enough, she said. My dad froze mid-swing. She looked at the wrecked car, then at my son. She put an arm around his shoulders. You did nothing wrong, she told him. Then she turned to my parents. I've watched you bully my daughter and her child for years. Today you did it on camera. She pulled out her phone. I recorded everything. Smashing the car, holding her back, mocking a crying child while you ruined his gift. My mom went pale. You wouldn't call the police? I'm already sending the video, my grandmother said. My dad tried to recover. We're family. We can work this out. My grandmother didn't blink. Family doesn't do this. Actions have consequences. On Monday, I'm calling my lawyer. The grandkid trust? Your other children are out. Their shares go to this boy. My sister shrieked. My brother started to argue. She cut him off. You all helped destroy this car. We're done. Then she turned to me. Pack a bag for you and your son. You're coming home with me tonight. You never have to let these people near you again. We'll sue for the cost of the car and more. Let their house pay for what they did. Police took statements and the kids' videos. My dad, my brother, and my uncle caught charges. The clip of him smashing the car and yelling about respect went viral. My sister lost her job, and my mom became that woman from the video. My son and I moved in with my grandmother. She refused rent, told me to save, and later bought my son another car in her name so my family couldn't touch it. We started therapy and unlearned the idea that family first meant we had to eat every punch. By graduation, he had close friends, an engineering scholarship, and a life far from my parents. On his 18th birthday, my grandmother handed him the keys to a safe deposit box instead of a car. Inside were bonds she'd bought since he was born. You've earned this, she told him. Not because of what was done to you, but because of who you are. That night, my son asked if I missed them. I said I missed the idea of the family I wished I had, but the people who smashed his car and called him selfish while they tore apart his gift, I believed them when they showed us who they are. Now, I don't picture the bat hitting the glass. I picture my son and my grandmother signing his college papers, far away from the people who tried to break us. They took a car, we took our lives back. That was the revenge.